There's a TED-like thing that can happen when you've got a succession of speakers. I mean, I was in the audience looking at what people were doing on their laptops, figuring they were, on Facebook or something like that. But there's people on their laptops right now who have PowerPoint open, and what they're doing is preparing PowerPoint presentations about these talks in real time as they watch PowerPoint presentations, right? In order so they'll be prepared when they have to go back to work tomorrow, next week, whatever, and report on what actionable, usable, scalable, durable items they can apply from here to there. And the funny thing is, TED originally, the TED Talks, when Richard Saul Wurman started them, the only rules on TED Talks, they were 11 minutes long, and you were not allowed to prepare. You were not allowed to prepare at all, because he wanted people, they're already in the technology industry, they're already so, hooked up to software and stuff, that they would come into a room and actually use the fact that they're live in the room together and highlight that part of it and there was no presentations, there was no stuff. Then, when TED became a video show, right, what happened? The live audience of TED has become the kind of studio audience watching a video show. Because if you're doing a TED Talk, you damn well better not care about the people in the audience with you. The thing you care about is that video that's going to get on the TED site, and will that get hits, and will that go viral? So what we're watching when we go to a TED is a bunch of speakers trying to make a video that's going to go viral. So the camera in the room dictates what happens in the room more than the people. And that's the reversal that's happening with our technologies today, where our technologies play us more than we play them. Your email program, the bongs that it makes, the way that it works, when you pull down, and that's not there to help you communicate with other people. That's there to maximize the amount of eyeball hours you spend on that app. Right? Your app is playing you. Your Facebook account is not there to help you make friends. Your Facebook account is there to mine your big data history so it can present you with ads from the future you haven't yet lived. And ideally, get the 20% of people who wouldn't have conformed to that psychographic activity to now adopt the more predictable behavior. And as a result, our technologies get smarter about us while we get dumber about them. We don't have robots trying to act like people anymore. We have people trying to act like robots, right? Where we all multitask as if we can parallel process like our chips. That's for chips, not for people. Or we want to scale. Everybody thinks they have to scale. We got to scale. Computers are great at scaling. People don't scale. We're in real time, real space. We're just here. This is it. I cannot scale. But why do we want to scale? We want to scale because of the hidden operating system underneath it all, the mother of all operating systems, which is this corporate capitalism thing. Right? We accept the rules of it as if they are the natural condition of nature, and then build other things on top to accommodate. As if, and I love them, sure, but as if a kind bar is actually a natural product. Right? It's a natural product inside a hermetically sealed plastic envelope suitable for space travel. Right? What is that for? What problem are we solving? We're solving the problem of how do we accommodate people who want to have something that feels natural, that want to have things that feel social in a world that's ultimately not. Right? The mother of all operating systems is this business model that we think we need to support, but it's really just a legacy operating system that we're looking to accommodate with all these cool things we want to do. Right? It's not about, I don't think anyway, it's not about marrying your ideas to the existing marketplace. It's about challenging the existing marketplace itself. Right? So that we don't have to walk around the world with these little iPhones, which are as if we're aliens on a planet tracking things with a tricorder, water bottles and all these things. A better water bottle, no, better water. right? Better water. It's just easier. All right, thanks a lot.